all, I would like to ask from you, what is a robot? What do you think a robot is? Can you tell me please, what is a robot? Machine is nothing but a computer. In some of okay. Ambulance. Basically, your views are right, but up to some extent, actually, this robot is derived from a Greek word robota, that means labor, means something which can do labor for you. Everything includes washing machine, refrigerator, aeroplane, car, are all included in a robot. So basically, there is no such definition for a robot. So we call it as different. Now there are types of robot. There are two types, basically fixed and movable. Actually, there are great number of classification how you can classify the robots. But in this we have fixed and movable robots. In car assembly lines or in machinery, you have some fixed kind of robotics arm and something. They are fixed and like airplane and cars, they are movable type. Now in some, these are some fixed type of robots. This is the Cartesian robot. Basically, we have y-axis, x-axis, and z-axis. So this is the Cartesian robot. This is a cylindrical robot. This is a vertical line, and this can rotate around this axis. So it can form a cylinder like this. This is a spherical robot. This can rotate like this, and this. So we can conclude it can make a sphere. This is a parallel robot. This and this is parallel. And this is the Lufthansa airline. I told you just now the airplane is also a robot. Now these are the things we use robot for. Where in assembly lines we have some dirty conditions, some dangerous conditions, we can't work in them, and we have to do the repetitive task. And there is a tendency of people that we can't do a repetitive task. We get tired sometimes, we get fatigued. So our accuracy is not up to the mark. In the robot, have 100% accuracy. You apply your robot. Now this is the architecture of a robot system. I will demonstrate you how a robot works. Now these are and we will demonstrate how a robot works. Now you have to do what I will ask for. Move forward, turn right, move forward, go back, move right, move forward, turn left. Now basically what he is doing, I am giving him the instruction and he is following my instructions. Basically now I am saying something, he is listening from his ears. These are his sensors, like the sensor. These are his sensors. Now from his ears, the signal is going into our brain, and brains are neurons. And this is the electrical signal. Neurons catch the electrical signal. So basically the function of sensor is to convert one form of signal into the electrical energy. Like you have studied transducers and all. This is basically the function of transistor. And now this is orchestrator. This is basically our brain or the computational things. We use microcontrollers, computers and all. That is included in the orchestrator. Now after the brain, the information is passed on to motor or actuator. Now he is moving his legs, performing the task which I am telling to him. Now basically when I am telling a task to him, his ears sense what I am telling to him. That information is passed on to brain. Brain processes the information and tells his legs how to move. We have joints here, so the energy is passed on to the joints and it is so like all other robots also. There are something when if we have command like you have to work on red, so when the color is red, they work, otherwise no. Now this is Microsoft Robotics Studio. Basically, this is developed by Microsoft, and it is the ultimate tool which has revolutionized robotics. This includes authorized worker exchange distribution, code reuse and reliability, scalability, and extendability. Now, what it means when you have to design a robot, first of all, you have to take care how many sensors you are using and what way the sensor you will be using. Next is how to program the robot. So it is a complete tool. You can build a robot from this. Now this robotics studio, what can it do? It can also work with some of the ready-made kits. You have when the beginner starts, they can buy some Lego Mindstorm kits. So it works with all of them. The basic function of this is reusability. Its runtime. Like there are number of sensors. Like we have 6 sensors, eyes, nose, ear, tongue, skin. So these are all coordinated. How they are managed is done by our body. So this is the robotics studio which tells to how to calculate all the things and how to perform multiple tasks. This is known as reusability. This is it can control sensors, motor drivers, and it can compose and simulate all the programs. You can take information serially or manually from the sensor. You can pass on to it. You can control the robot via Windows application. It works with programming languages like .NET, C#, VB. So any of the languages you can program the robot using that language. It works on around 4 to 5 languages, and it also has you can control the robot via Windows application as well as through web application. For example, the robot is an America. You can control here via Internet Explorer. You can pass the instruction on to them, and the robot will perform in many problems. Next, this is the demo of the working tool. This is basically an application of robotics studio. It looks like this. You can there are drag and drop applications. You can drag from here to here, and then you can convert it, simulate it via robotics studio. For example, it is not clearly visible, but you can say this is a sensor. This gives input to a microcontroller, and this gives output to the motors and all. So this is the basically simulator of robotics studio. Next. This is basically image processing using Microsoft Robotics Studio. It can perform a number of tasks. You can convert text to speech, speech to text. You can process the image. Basically, when we are using RI for something, if we can employ webcam in the robot, we can use image processing for that. And it has a special function in Microsoft Robotics Studio. Basically, we have Physics developed by DJ Technologies. They have Microsoft people that have employed this tool in that, and by this we can image process the thing. For example, we have programmed a robot to work on the black light, to move on the black light. The camera will basically sense where is the black light and how to move on the light. You can program it accordingly. This is basically can be programmed in VB.NET, C#, JavaScript, and you can make it autonomous. There are two types basically, autonomous and manual robot. Autonomous means the robot has the brain and it can work on itself. And manual is when a person handles that robot. So it is quite useful in making autonomous navigation. And this robotics studio can work with Lego Mindstorm, with widgets, with product area. There are a number of applications we can do. There are some GPS devices that we can also convert text to speech. You can basically download this Robotics Studio. Robotics Studio 1.5 is available on the MSD website, and this is the link if you want to read more tutorials on this. This is basically getting started here. first you have to download the Microsoft Robotics Studio. You have to learn any programming language for that, VB.NET or C#. Then you have to do small electronics kind of thing. You have to learn microcontrollers and all. And then you can start, or you can buy an AutoCAD, then you can start. And just don't give up, because this task is something you won't get tutorials